care. We're gonna have a great time doing it. So we're gonna wait for our gauge. I got it where I wanted at 35 psi. Now this may be a little high. Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of Defiant Jeep. Today we're going to be working on my wife's 2019 Jeep JL. Now today's going to be a little simple project and it's all about accessories. My wife has plans for this Jeep and it's really a theme and her favorite color is purple. So we've decided to go ahead and move along with that theme. We have done really nothing to this Jeep whatsoever aside of some purple D-rings that you may not be able to see them right now, but I'll focus on those in a moment. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go and replace the gas tank door. Gas tank door is pretty much a simple project. We've installed one before, but it's just an opening flap door. The new one that we selected is purple, and it also has a key. And of course, there's another reason behind it. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this door and see what's going on with it. Alrighty, so here's our gas tank door. It's actually a very nice design. It is an aftermarket one. It is just the whatever aluminum pot metal, whatever it's made out of. And it just opens and closes. And we do have a gas tank cap on there that does have a key. Now here's where the problem lies. We've replaced that cap before for a little bit more security. Where we're currently living in today's day and time, and of course it's Nevada, we've got two issues going on. Not only are people stealing catalytic converters, but with the prices of fuel's getting stolen as well. So we decided to go with a gas cap with a lock on it and to retain this look, which she had selected earlier, which we've installed in the past. Unfortunately, that's not the case anymore because my wife's check engine light turned on. I went in and plugged in my scanner and I'm getting a P0456 code, which is an emissions code. And the only thing that I've done to alter this vehicle from stock is the gas cap. So we're going to go ahead and replace this door with the purple one that she had selected. And it has a locking key on it. And we're also going to go ahead and replace that cap. I'm going to put the original one back on. Not for nothing, they are a little pricey, but dealer parts are the way to go. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and open up this tailgate. We're going to start the disassembly to take off this door right here. Alrighty, so to get started with changing the gas tank door, first we have to remove the tail light. And how we're going to do that, we're going to access it from this back panel right here. It's like the only rectangular plug. It's got a curve on it. This back there, so you can't miss it. You're going to use a plastic trim removal tool to get this cap off, and it was easy, very easy pry off. Now from this point you have what looks like to be a plastic nut of some sort. Now it's got a hex on it. Couldn't really tell you what size, probably a 10 millimeter, but I know it's got to have a T30 bit on there. So let me, yep, it's a T30. I'll tell you what, I probably have a better chance with a nut on there because that plastic feels pretty worn. So, tell you what, let me go get a wrench or a metric socket and a small extension. We're gonna go ahead and get this knocked out. Alrighty. Alright, so I did guess correctly. It is a 10 millimeter, so I'm going to use a deep well socket and my ratchet. Let's go ahead and get this guy out of here. So, and it's nice that it's plastic, so, you know, it does have some wear in it, but plastic is very soft and pliable. You don't have to, like, manhandle everything. It's not going to be on there forever, and it won't seize to the metal. So that's a good sign. Let's go ahead and get this guy out of here. As soon as we remove this plug, we should be able to pull the tail light. I am just so impatient, my goodness. There we go. And there it is. All right, so now what you're looking at is actually a spring-loaded bolt. But if you see the head, yes, it has a 10mm socket on it. It also has a T30 socket fitting, so you can use either tool. I would definitely be careful with this. It is plastic, and the older they get, the more brittle they become. So it's something that you want to exercise caution on it. I can't say that it's going to be easy to replace, because I'm sure this is a non-wearing item that you can only get at the dealer. I am not sure, but that's what I would put my money on right now. Let's go ahead and put this to a side, and let's pull that taillight. Alrighty, now with that bolt out of place, we should be able to remove this taillight, and there it goes. Alrighty, so we're going to be careful with this because we do have this lead running right through it. So you don't want to pull this, because this is of course going through this, looks like a plug or some kind of relay connector, which it will affect your taillights. Now here's the fun part. This cap right here, we do have to pull it off, but we have to go from the inside. Now we got to be real careful. And let me get the other cap. I'm going to show you something. Okay, so that black gas tank door is going to be replaced by this purple one with the key on it. Now they're installed exactly the same way. Now let's take a look at this for a moment. You have a very specific way of mounting it, and the door is here. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 tabs that you have to get around. These two on the bottom and these two on the top. All right, let's open it up. You have this mounting hole right here, which is for this little tether on your gas cap. Now this is the original gas cap that of course I'm a pack rat. I don't throw things away, so I'm glad I'm going to be able to reuse it. So that's what we're going to do this time. We're going to go from this panel right here. We're going to go ahead and loosen these 4 tabs to remove this door, and then we're going to install this one. Let's go ahead and get to it. If I can get my big gorilla hands in there. All right, that's one. I'll tell you what, let's be smart about this. Don't make the same mistakes I make. Let's go ahead and take the gas cap off first. All right, well, that's there. All right, we're gonna try again with my big gorilla hands. And that's one. Oops, that's 2. All right, now we got them. Got all 4. Now you need to be careful when you're pulling this. Whenever you're going to go ahead and remove this assembly from the body panel the way I did, be very careful. Do not bend your panel. It's going to be something near impossible, or at least very difficult to straighten out. You may get fortunate enough where it's just a little bit right here in the seam, and the gas tank door assembly will hide it. But you know, in either way, just be careful. So from this point right here, we're ready to go. There is a gasket. Oops, let me get that for you. There is a gasket that goes right here. It's a big old donut, literally a donut. It's got a hole in the middle and everything. That is the only thing keeping us from pulling this out. So we're going to be careful as we yank on it so that we don't pull on the gas tank tube so hard. Let's get that done. That is on there, my goodness. All right, we're gonna need I definitely don't want to pull on that too hard. I see why. I definitely see why. Let's see if we can use our prying tool as an aid over here. It'll help us out. There she comes. There we go. We got it out. So let me show you what it is. really that. Just ring right here. We can pull it out of there. And I believe that the previous smart guy put it in backwards. Not gonna name names, but that's all it is. It's just this little ring right here, and it did fit it nice and tight. It was difficult to get the tube out, but we should be good to go from here. Alrighty, let me just go get the gasket. I'm gonna go ahead and assemble it, and then we're gonna put it all back together. Alrighty, here we're all set. Now we got ourselves a new donut, and please forgive me for criticizing the previous installer. It was installed correctly. I just had a difficult time taking it off, and that previous installer was me, by the way. So let's go ahead and put this here back together. And this is nothing but a donut, and right here it's got a seam where you're going to sandwich the back end of this door assembly into this gasket here. Let's go ahead and get that done real quick, or as quick as we can anyway. Okay, put that in there. Come on down. Don't fight me, little buddy. Don't fight me. There it is. Donut is installed. Alrighty, so now from this point we're just going to present it, and as the expression is, shove it in. There you go. Alright, so now what you want to do is you want to work the gasket around it. It's not very difficult because it does have a cone-shaped entry for it, so it's going to go in just fine. Now, again, you want to be careful over here. There are some mounting positions. In fact, you know what? Let me grab your camera for a second. I want to show you something. Now, this is what we're going to do here. Oops. Right here, you're going to see a spot. It's got like a little guide pin. It's going to slide into this horseshoe-shaped position. You want to make sure you line that up. That's how you know it's straight. Alright, now that my camera handling skills have shown to be less than good, but it's alright. From here, we're just going to go ahead and press it in. We'll make sure that we hear the snap of the metal. Okay. And it looks good from this side right here. Let's go ahead and make sure it's all good on this opposite side. Oh, come on. And what you want to do, oh, that's a good snap right there. You just want to make sure it's flush with the metal. You know, you don't want to Superman handle it or get all crazy, or as we said back in my day, a little cuckoo-cuckoo. You know, you don't want to go through all that fun stuff there. But this is actually an easy install. It doesn't take very long. You know, if you've done it once or twice, you know, you kind of got an idea what you're doing. I don't expect to be teaching a trained tech who does this for a living. You know, and I almost got it. Just one more little pinch. There you go. She's in. Perfect. Alrighty. Woo. Let me elevate this a little bit here. Alrighty, and there you have it. A gas tank door with key installed. Oop, wrong one here. I'm gonna go ahead and replace the factory gas cap. And now for this cool little pinner guy, it's gonna go back there. We just need to make sure we install it. And all we gotta do is just push it through the hole. Oh, and it's in. My God, it was that easy. You're good to go. One purple gas tank locking door installed. Thank you for watching. We do appreciate you hanging out with us here at Defiant Jeep. Don't forget to join us on Facebook. Defiant Jeep is the group page, and it's open to the public. Anyone's able or welcome to join. Coming soon, we will be having a www.defiantjeep.com. We are slowly but currently working on the project. I do not have an ETA when that website will be launched, but it is coming soon. Don't forget to join us on desertwranglers.club. We'd love to see you on the trails with us. If you have any questions on anything I've done, or if there's anything that you think that you'd like to have me do for you, please let me know. Just contact me. If anything, see you on the trails. Have a great day. Thank you for joining.